Verminator goes to Maximus Kong, this big-ass fucking hulking behemoth of a giant who has steroids in him or some shit. He looks like he's been taking steroids ever since birth. Like, he looks like he's been mixing steroids with cereal instead of milk. How's everyone doing today? I'm talking about the craziest episode in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2013. In my opinion, I'm not gonna lie, this is a pretty insane episode just because of the way it ends and the way it is and the way the characters are as well. I just think it's a bit... I never thought, like, watching this back in the day when I used to go to school, just watching this every day, I never thought it would end this way. I thought it would just end with them killing Shredder and that's it. But no, this isn't... I don't think they think this is the real ending. This is like an alternate ending that the creators made. But I think it's pretty sick and a bit crazy. So I just want to talk about it in this episode. So basically the episode starts off with Chompy. He's a big, massive, like, alien fire turtle now because he's grown up. And he hops out of the sand and everything's destroyed. There's a fucking debris everywhere. Because the Verminator and the Reptilius clan just basically... Last episode they came and they bombed their house. And... Donnie and Mikey are there, ice cream goodies, drooling, melting to like a pile of shit on the ground on the sand, and they're like, oh wait, no, we have to go find Raphael and Mira, the little meerkat, because they're captured by Verminator. So then we cut back to Verminator and the Reptilius dude, I don't know, I think they're Komodo dragons, they're Komodo pieces of shit. So basically they have this arena, Komodo dragon leader and Verminator, they bring him to this they're in this arena. They bring him to this pit, this kind of gladiator kind of arena, and they throw him onto into the middle of the stage. Not before actually Mira asked Raph, "Oh yeah, what's the plan now, Chief? How are we gonna bust nuts and get over here?" So he's like, "I don't fucking know, except this." And he clocks both of them in the jaw. But then Verminator comes in and like fucking knocks him out with his Steamboat Willie fucking cyborg arm. So then they throw him onto the pit. The fucking Reptilius dude was gonna fight Raphael, but then Verminator's like, wait, I want a piece of that ass, right? I want to fight him, I want to kill him, I want to make some turtle soup out of him. But no, Verminator's like, oh no, wait, we can shush. Sharing is caring. Didn't your mother teach you that? We can both do it together. So then Raphael's basically in a 2v1, which is just like unfair. This whole arena is full of scumbags. So they both have weapons. Verminator has a fucking chainsaw arm like Ash Williams. And then this Reptilius dude, he has like a customizable trash can lid where has like spikes all over it. He has like an axe. So then Raphael's wondering, what the fuck do I get? So then someone just throws Raphael a stick. He got a shit stick as his weapon. That's amazing. So then I don't know why the fuck I done this. That was cringe. So then the fight starts. Verminator, the Reptilius dude chucks his fucking sharpness 10 frisbee at Raphael. It fucking scrapes past Raphael's face. It cuts into the fence and then it comes back around into Reptilius' arm like a boomerang. So then Raph is on the ground. Verminator tries to hit and chop his head off with his chainsaw arm. He misses. So then meanwhile, Donnie and Mikey bust through the fucking front gates of the arena. Mikey comes in, clears them out with his fucking chill ass attitude and the way he fights. And then Donnie also clears them out, but he does this cool thing. It's like the signature move of Baymax from Big Hero 6. He aims his fists at the fucking reptilian dude that's running away, and he fucking fires his rocket fist straight into the reptilian dude's asshole. And it's like, bro, fisted his asshole like rocket style. So then it comes back to Donatello, and then we got back to the fight. And Raphael's fighting the Reptilius dude, and Verminator, fucking Raphael grabs the Reptilius dude, slams on the ground, like, stay down, good boy. So then Verminator, ends up catching feelings for Raph, so he ends up charging him, gets on top of him, because he's ready to ride him. But no, he tries to, cut him. He tries to cut his head off with the chainsaw. He's on top of him there, nearly trying to cut his neck off, but then Raphael decides to deflate his balls by kicking him in the nuts with a spiked boot. So then the Reptilius dude gets back up and hits Raph back onto the ground, and Raphael's struggling to get up. He's like, fuck, I need to beat the shit out of these two scumbags, but he can't. So then Verminator kicks him into this river, this donut ring of sludge. It's like this green kind of sewage water. I don't know, it's like slimy or whatever. I don't know, he just kicks him into shitty sewer water, I'm assuming, or it's just dirty ass mucky water. And they're celebrating. Yeah, we drowned the guy, we fucking killed him, we put him in solo duos where we have no skill at all. So then as Mira's calling out Raphael gets the motivation to get back up. He screams, he crashes out underwater, needs to let the anger out. He hops back out of the water and then he locks the fuck in because Verminator tries to get him, but then Raphael jams the shit stick up his ass or onto his fucking chainsaw, and rips it off. He fucking amputates the fucking Verminator, throws him away. So then Reptilius didn't even do anything. Reptilius was just standing there spectating. He forgot he was in a fight. He just seen Raphael come out with the sludge. He's like, right, that's cool. And then Raphael just knocks him out. So then Raphael's declared basically king of both of these clans, the Reptilius clan and the Verminator clan. You know, Raphael has as like both clans under his domain, which is pretty sick. So then Verminator turns into a little bitch boy and basically runs away crying, wah, wah, fucking call him the ambulance. He cheated, that's not fair, bro. You had a chainsaw arm, and you also had a buddy who had a fucking spiked shield and an axe. What do you mean it's not fair? Anyway, Verminator goes to Maximus Kong, this big-ass fucking hulking behemoth of a giant who has steroids in him or some shit. He looks like he's been taking steroids ever since birth. Like, he looks like he's been mixing steroids with cereal instead of milk. So he basically tells him, yo, Amira has the map to Oasis. Can we go, fuck him up? So then Maximus Kong is like, yeah, go fuck him up. So then, as Raphael and Michelangelo and, the group are heading towards Oasis, they're going through the canyon. And then, out of fucking nowhere, Maximus Kong's big-ass fuck you skull emoji car just comes in, ramming through everything, driving after them. So you have the Reptilius squad and the fucking Verminator squad driving with Raphael. I expected there to be more. There's like a fuck ton of them at the arena, but there's like fucking 10 or some shit actually riding with them. I don't know. So there ends up being a fight because Kong also has like these little black inkling demons. He like throws little blobs and like little black smurfs with the N-word pass just end up popping up. So they're also driving after Raph. And he basically demands, give him Mira, and I will, might let you live. Raphael's like, fuck no, eat shit, pal. So then, he's like, he crashes out, and then he lets loose all his laser cannons on this big-ass skull ship thing. Verminator bombs like 3 reptiles. Like, you traitors, you fucking assholes. Why'd you do this to me? So then he also has beef with the leader of the Reptilius clan. He's like, I gave you Aqua, and this is how you repay me. You shit in my fucking mouth. What the hell? Like, so then he just doesn't care. It actually seems like he was just trolling. He just kept on saying, after he said that, he's just like, right straight, and then fucking Verminator slashes his tires, and as the dude is literally heading towards the jaws of death, he's still shouting, right straight, and he fucking, ends up dying, he ends up exploding. So then Verminator and Amira end up having their beef fight. So then Verminator is driving right next to Amira. He's trying to, slash her, being like, I'll get that knife, I'll get that map off your arm, fucking chop your arm off. Yeah, and then she's like, you fucking retard. Just ends up fucking wrapping her whip around like the handlebars of his bike, and then she ends up reversing, fucking sends him flying into Maximus Kong's big fucking car. I don't even know what it is. It's just a giant ass industrial skull on wheels. So then Raphael, he has this big brain idea of making his the car that he's on go self-destruct. And then after Raphael makes that big skull emoji truck of Maximus Kong's eat that bomb that he made, everything just starts going boom. There starts being like flames and sparks everywhere all over the skull. So then I was about to say Markiplier. It's fucking Raphael. So then Raphael hops out. He like climbs onto the skull. Maximus is just sitting there fucking aura farming the fuck out of this shit. He's like fucking 2 bodybuilders combined into one. If you just like merged like, I don't know, Eddie Hall with Dwayne the Cock Johnson, just like made him into 2. It'd literally be Maximus Kong, but he has like a fucking bucket over his head. He thinks he's a knight or some shit, I don't know. And he has like his little fucking inkling demon sitting on his shoulder or some shit. Then he starts saying this shit to Raphael. Like, you fool, you fucking imbecile. I'm the ruler of this shithole. I'm the ruler of the desert. I'm the ruler of this wasteland. I've killed legions. I've killed a fuck ton of people. I've like killed everything that comes in my path. Like, he starts saying this shit to Raphael. And Raphael's like, yeah, stop chatting shit and let's throw those hands. So then Raphael and Maximus Kong, they start fighting. Maximus Kong tries to fucking hit Raphael with a crisscross applesauce of jab and cross, but then Raphael just sees that coming. He dodges that shit. He jumps up and hits him with a lean fucking left hook, and then he tries to hit him again. He's feeling lucky. He's trying to go for round 2. He's feeling like he get another hit, and he tries to hit Maximus Kong. Maximus Kong is like, fuck no, and he takes him for a roller coaster ride and just trucks him, and then one of the black inkling demons that got spawned from like the ink pen pen ink puddle. It just starts twerking on Raph, and I don't know. And then Maximus Kong just fucking grabs Raphael and says, "You're my sweatshop worker now. You work for me now. You're actually my slave. Go out there and get some shit for me, would you?" And then Raphael's just like, "Fuck no, get the fuck off of me." So then he grabs the black lap dancer and slams it into Maximus Kong's face. Then Raphael thinks he's a fucking bull because he tried trying to charge Maximus Kong. He tries to push him off, tries to do a suicide mission and kill themselves both, or just bring themselves to lower level, or maybe just push him off. And then Maximus Kong just, again, Uno reverses that shit. He's handing him Uno reverses like they're free. And then he grabs Raphael, takes him, shows him at the ballerina dance, spins him around for a bit, and then throws him against the, I don't know, steamer or some shit, because Maximus Kong starts charging at him like he wants to eat him. And Raphael just like opens like a hatch or something and lets steam out and hit Maximus Kong. So now it's like cloud and shit. I kind of actually didn't notice this before. It's kind of like, you know, Raphael used to it because he's an ninja and used to use smoke bombs. So it's kind of like that. I think that's a pretty cool detail in that season. But anyways, he comes out of the shadows like Ezio Dori and hops on top of fucking Kong because he's like a little gremlin or something. So then they start rolling on the ground. Kong hits Raphael onto a lower level where there's like a fuck ton of pisses and shit. So then Kong is like, alright, I'm starving. I'm feeling like some burger, yeah, so I'm gonna take you to this piston and turn your head into a Krabby Patty. That's actually what he tries to do, and one of the black demon things turn like a crank like a. They crank someone with a wrench to make the pistons go faster. So then Mikey and Mira the Meerkat, the two retard squad, they show up on the vehicle, and Mikey sort of he doesn't really do anything. He's just a spectator. He just came to join the party. He just like showed up as like, I just want to watch this real quick, because Mira really is the only one that tries to do something, but she's like a fucking ant compared to Maximus Kong. Like compared to Maximus Kong, she's like a little fucking newborn baby that doesn't even know how to walk yet. So she wraps a rope about Maximus Kong's head, and because she thinks he's a big ass dog, she thinks he's a big ass fucking great thing that she's gonna take for a walk. So then Maximus Kong realizes, wait, you're a fucking child. So he just pulls on the rope and sends both Amira and Mikey flying off of his big ass truck. So then, or vehicle. I don't fucking know what it is anymore. And then Raphael gets pretty pissed. He grabs the wrench, fucking bonks Maximus Kong twice in the head, and now his head is looking pretty fucking squished. He's looking like he lost a bit of IQ. Like his head just got compressed or some shit. Like a cartoon bump. Well, it is basically cartoon. Or some cartoon shit. And then Raphael just hits him one last uppercut, hitting his fucking helmet off, getting that fucking 1 million subscriber special face reveal, and he is shocked to see that it is Leo. I found it pretty crazy as well when I first seen it, because I'm thinking, no way, Leo, he's the fucking warlord of this desert wasteland. That's insane. But then he kind of just gives a backstory later on, which I might get to. So then Leo, still in his Ooga Booga Gorilla Rage Monkey Man phase, Rage state, he still charges at Raph. He fucking hits him. He sends him flying across the platform into a wall, and then he runs at him and fucking tries to slam down on him like he's a monkey. And they go through into the second floor, and Raphael grabs his gun and he's holding Leo at gunpoint. It's like, Leo, you better back the fuck up. I'm gonna give you more than just a laser eye surgery, you fucking bitch. Alright? Stay the fuck away from me. I'm warning you, cunt. So then Leo doesn't really give a shit. He's still a gorilla. He's like Bigfoot. If Bigfoot was just feral and just angry the whole time, maybe hungry, and then he ran after Raph. He started smashing through a bunch of like metal scaffolding, and then he knocked him down onto the last final floor level of the big ass skull thing. It's like 3 floors, I'm fairly sure. So he's knocked down on the final one. So then he grabs Raphael and he's hanging him over the bridge, over the edge, like he's about to drop him, turn into fucking roadkill. So then Raphael's like, "You're my brother. I love you. I'm a masochist. I love the pain that you inflict on me. Do it more. It's great." No, I'm kidding. He's just saying he loves his brother. And then and for a second, Leo sees the old Raphael they used to see. You know, the one that before he turned into pre-Giga Chat alpha male. So then he just goes back to angry and he just roars. He chucks Raph off off the vehicle that he's on. So the Raph is just lowering the dust. Then his big ass mutant car just fucking crashes into a wall. And then the dust settles. They dig Leo out the rubble and they're all embracing and shit. And then they head to Oasis, and that's basically how the episode ends in the alternate ending for the series. Yeah, I think that was pretty crazy, to be honest. But yeah, that was me doing that episode. So yeah, hope you did enjoy this video. See you later.